Tails is the most underappreciated character in the Sonic movies, and it's very likely that he'll never ever get a fully focused spin-off or be the lead character in anything. If he does show up as the star, it'll probably just be a story about someone else, kind of like what they did with Knuckles. But the difference is, Tails truly has nothing to add, other than being a helper or side character in a bigger story. That's pretty much how Paramount sees him. He's the one with the least attention and less screen time. Even though there are rumors of a second series focused on Tails, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Rumors mean nothing. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna talk about now, my friend. Sonic 3 already came out, and there are a bunch of rumors about what's coming next with Sonic 4, all thanks to the post-credits scene. But the real question is, what about a Tails series or a Tails movie? Is it happening or not? Let's not forget that his voice actress already said she's super down to do a project with Tails as the lead. But here's the thing, in this Sonic movie universe, it's really hard to find a story where Tails actually fits as a solo character. And now let's talk Hollywood rules, because this part is wild. For some reason, in Hollywood, there's still prejudice around certain types of actors, like voice actors for games or animated TV shows. They're seen as the bottom tier. Of course, there are exceptions, like The Simpsons cast earning millions per episode, but generally these actors get pushed aside. There are even cases where they weren't credited. Remember the Sonic 2 movie? Tails' voice actress wasn't even on the posters. Fans complained, and only then she got credit. That already tells you how Tails gets less and less attention with each movie. Meanwhile, Knuckles got a big-name actor, way more expensive than his usual voice, and boom, Knuckles got a whole movie practically about him. Same with Shadow. Casting Keanu Reeves brought so much buzz that Shadow instantly became the favorite of the production team. That's probably the trend Hollywood is going to follow with Sonic movies. Like, why do you think Amy Rose showed up in the Sonic 3 post-credits scene with no voice? Because they haven't picked a famous actress yet. You might assume they'd use the voice from the cartoons, but no. In the US, they'll go all in trying to get a Hollywood name instead of someone who's voiced Amy for years. And that's probably why Paramount doesn't want to make a Tails project. Even though his voice actress is willing, this whole Hollywood bias makes it harder. Ironically though, she's probably the one who came out the best from all this, because in the middle of so many recasts, she's still the official voice for Tails in the games, cartoons, and movies. So hey, that's something good, right? Now imagine a world where this Hollywood system didn't exist. What kind of solo stories could they give Tails? Actually, there are a few cool paths. If we look at the games, we can already rule out one. The most recent story with Tails is the one where he meets Sonic. That's in Sonic Origins, where Tails is bullied by two foxes and learns to fly after Sonic saves him. This might show up in some way, but I doubt Paramount will go with that. They'll probably make up something else. But there are two old Tails games they could adapt. One is Tails Adventures. Tails is on an island with his lab, living solo when a duck gang starts attacking everything. Tails shows his inventor side here. This was the first time we saw his lab and his inventions. That could totally work as a solo story. The other one is Tails Sky Patrol, a weird little game that was Japan only at first, then showed up in collections. Tails flies alone and fights a witch who controls a gang. Yeah, this was the second humanoid character in the Sonic universe, but let's be real. She's never showing up in the movies. A spin-off like that would make no sense. Now, there was one solo Tails story already set in the movie universe, but most people missed it. It's in the Tails comic. Tails is looking for Sonic and Longclaw, traveling through famous places like Marble Zone, Spring Yard, and more. These places confirm that the Sonic 1 game world exists in the movie universe, but that whole side story was cut from the movies. It's only in comic form. There's one last idea Paramount could actually use, and it's wild, but hear me out. They could make a story with Tails and Agent Stone, Rocha, either on an adventure or just on vacation away from their usual friends. There was a rumor ages ago about a spin-off series on a cruise ship featuring Maddie's sister-in-law. At the time, fans thought it was going to be about Shadow, but that never happened. Honestly, after they made that Knuckles series, which barely had Knuckles in it, I wouldn't be surprised if Paramount went for another filler series, and maybe this time, it's Tails in the lead. Funny thing is, people really liked Tails and Agent Stone's interaction in Sonic 3. Why not make them partners? Both are smart, both were sidekicks to a hero. That dynamic could work well. Paramount loves using human characters, and it's their way of helping general audiences connect with the story. A lot of people watching the movies don't even play the games. It's weird, but true. And actors love these roles. They're easy. Except for Jim Carrey, most of the humans in the Sonic movies film their scenes in like a week max. The scenes are short, and the actors still get paid and locked into contracts for sequels. So yeah, this is just some real talk. People keep asking in the comments if we're gonna get a Tails movie, but it's just not happening. At least not unless Paramount decides to go all in and invest. Honestly, Sonic movies are facing a few issues lately, and I've got another video planned to talk about that in more detail. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.